Hi guys, wonderful good evening and a warm welcome to our Wednesday evening webinar. It's 6 o'clock p.m. German time, and thank you for Admiral Markets for that great opportunity to make this free webinar for you. I hope you're doing good, and maybe you can give me a technical hint if you can see me, if you can see a picture, the slide, and if you can hear me. Maybe you can type it in the chat box. Yes, no, everything is fine. Great, Boris Lava, thank you very much. And yes, Jack, hi. Great greetings here from Germany. And I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful that we can make this webinar here. And with this in our mind, this is our second part of diversification and psychology. In my opinion, one of the most important topics in trading, especially in trading. And we want to talk a little bit about this important topic. Thanks to my colleague from Admiral Markets for starting this webinar. Greetings to you here from Germany as well. Okay, the chat box is open. If you have any questions, type it in the chat box. If it fits to the topic, I will answer. I will give you an answer, because the most important secret in trading is there doesn't exist a secret. So we can talk about everything, not about trading markets. Tomorrow, 11, same Admiral Markets. We can talk about the market and special trading ideas. But this evening is our education webinars and education series from beginner to professional. And in that way, special information, my homepage, knowhow-trading.com, is available completely in English now, especially the offers for education. If you want to get in contact with me, feel free to do this. And we hold the webinars in German and in English as well. And the education, and I have some mentors where they can encourage you in English, and we translate everything for you. So this is my side, and now switch to the risk disclaimer. You know, trading with financial instruments offered by Admiral Markets carries a high level of risk, which is not suitable for all investors due to their complex nature. You know, this information is not directed at resistance of the United States, Belgium, or any particular country, and is not intended for distribution to or use by any person in any country or jurisdiction where such distribution or use would be contrary to local law or regulation. This is the risk disclaimer. Please read it and realize it, what there is written down. As August 2018, we have we have new regulations. We made the difference between retail clients and professional clients. This evening, no demo trading accounts. We talk about education. So this is the ESMA important changes for Forex and CFDs tradings, and you can see the difference. And you have the option to choose retail client or professional clients. In case you would like to recategorize, you can apply for professional status by filling out the form in your own trader's room. So where we are here, so this was too fast. Why Admiral Markets? Best offerings, DAX, Euro, CFD mini contracts, no minimum stop distances and no requotes. You can choose between MT4 and MT5 and Supreme Edition boosted. Okay, One World Global Offers. Admiral Markets are registered in England and Wales and are authorized and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, Estonia and Cyprus and Australia, and so on and so on. You can see it by yourself. Get in contact with Admiral Markets, YouTube, Facebook, webinar, email, and of course the homepage, admiralmarkets.com. Our topic this evening, diversification and psychology, part 2. We have 3 special topics: the trap of auctionism, why our brain isn't made for trading, a real interesting question, why our brain isn't made for trading, because we educate it in a completely different way, but we don't educate it, and we didn't and we don't educate it for trading. It's a real interesting topic. And to cope that challenge trading, you need, or I would say you ought to reprogramming your brain. And this is our short topic for this evening. Nigel, the market profile indicator is not our topic this evening, but if you can attend tomorrow at 11, I can explain it to you, because this webinars on Wednesday evening is only for education. Tomorrow 11 o'clock, I can show you the market profile indicator, or you can, no problem, or you can type me an email, or we can have a call by Skype or whatever you want, and I can explain it more carefully. Okay, guys. I showed it last Wednesday, this slide. Maybe you had the possibility, or you had a little bit calm to think or to thought about that special slide. Look at this one. The asthma, everybody is talking about the asthma. It's so bad, and I cannot make a high leverage, and it's so bad. Everything is barking about this fucking asthma. But it isn't so bad, because one of the benefits of this asthma is that every broker must open the book that everybody can see how many people are successful at that broker, or how many people lost their money at the brokers. And when I saw this slide the first time, a couple of weeks ago, I was really shocked. Why? Because I knew I'm in trading since 20 years now. And I guess I have a lot of experience in my trading, and I taught my trading to myself. At special points, I had my mentors. Up to today, I have my mentors as well, and still I have my mentors. But I knew that trading is a big challenge. I knew it, but at that moment, you can see it based and proved by data. Then you can see the average is around about 76%. So during the last 3 months, 76% of people in average lost their money with CFD and Forex trading. So you see the best 63, Admiral Markets around 80, and the worst is 86%. In average, 76%. And when I saw this the first time, I was really shocked, because what's that? How can people make this business after they saw this data? How can people get in this business and say, oh, I want to become a successful trader? Would you make a business if a friend comes to you, or if a friend comes to you and say, oh, let's make a business, you can make a lot of money. And if you ask this friend, and how much is the risk? And your friend says, oh, the risk is around about 80% through 3 months that you lost all of your money. What would you say to that friend? I guess you would say, are you crazy? Fuck off and go. It's not my business. But millions of traders are involved in this business. So I wouldn't say that 76% of traders are stupid or not smart enough for trading. So no, the reason must be different. The reason must be, we have to look for another place where we can find the reason why so many people failed in trading. So, but this is the average of 3 months. So 3 months is not a long time. So you can be you can have a lot of lucky or happiness, or yes, lucky in 3 months, and you can make a lot of money. But 3 months is not a long time. Look at this one. The other one, the internal statistics of brokers says last to 1 year, 98%. Jesus Christ. 98%. That's not a joke, guys. That's fact. That's not a joke. So people spend their time during 1 fucking year, and they lost 98% lost their money. So the money is not the problem. So you can get back money from the market, or otherwise you can work more in your job. You can get back the money. But what you never get back is the time, the lifetime you lost during that 1 year, because you don't get back 1 second. So now this is the point we have to think about, what we have to do to be a part of that 2% of successful traders, because this is bad news. Would you confirm that is bad news? Yes, I guess you would confirm this bad news. But every bad news contains good news as well. So, and the good news is 98% are not 100%. So they leave 2% of successful traders. Would you say 98% of traders are stupid or not smart enough for trading? Never. I don't have that right to say that. Nobody of us had that right to say that. So we have to think about what makes the two different. What make they different? What way they go? We have to think about that. Okay, sorry a little bit. You know, German guy and German English. Sometimes I lost some words or I missed some words, but Google will Google will help. Okay. The fact is 98% during 1 year or lost their money during 1 year. Last week we talked about the first key. The first key is do not concentrate on one market. Why not? We talked about it last week, because if you have rules, most of the people or most of the traders don't have any rules. They don't have a template. But if you have a template and if you have rules, but you trade one market and your template doesn't fit at that day or at that hour or maybe at that week, you will get frustrated because you are a trader. Your wife says to you every day, where's my money? I have to buy something else. I have to feed our kids. I have to buy shoes for me. Where is my money? Give me my money. You said you were a trader. You are a trader. Where is my fucking money? And you have to say, oh, I'm sorry, my template doesn't fit today. And your wife will say, what? What's up with you? I thought you were a trader. You are a trader. Listen, guys, I have a trading and education service with rounded more than 100 clients at the moment. And we struggled with that topic so much, with the family, with the wife, because you are a trader. And you promise to your wife or your girlfriend or both, you are a trader and I will give you the money. I'm a great trader and I make a lot of money in trading. And after 1 year, you said, oh, sorry, all money is gone. How often do you have this discussion with your family? Come on, be honest. Come on, be honest. Do you know that topic? How often do you have this discussion with your girlfriend or with your wife? How often? I guess sometimes you have this. And it's going to be worse if you lost more money in market. So, but if you have a template and you have one chart or you have one market and your template doesn't fit, you cannot make trades. So the day is gone and you didn't do anything. That's the problem. And that's the trap of auctionism. Then you sit in front of the PC from 8 o'clock in the morning, then it's 12, you didn't make a trade. Then it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you didn't make a trade because you have one market and you have a template. If you have a template, of course, but it doesn't fit at the moment. You cannot break your rules. That's your own tenet you promised to yourself. And now it's 6 o'clock in the evening and you didn't make a trade. And then you begin to think about, then I must make a trade. I must to prove that I be a trader. And then you will start to break your rules because you need to do a trade. That is the trap of auctionism. We solved it if you have a template and you can go through a list we talked about last week with your template. And of course, if you're a day trader or a swing trader, you will find every day 1 or 2 trading chances where your template fits. And this evening, we want to talk about the second key. And this means you need to start the process of change. Not chance. It's a chance, of course. But you need to start the process of change. So what does it mean? And I hope it's interesting for you because I promise to you, if you thought about a lot of this topic, I promise if you think a long time about that, you will see you have to look behind the scenes. Look, the red and green candles are only the surface in front of your PC. But the real challenge is taking place in your mind. The real success is taking place behind the scenes, behind the trading. Such things like to accept the inevitable things, to accept that you cannot make only gains. You have to accept losses. Because if you have your template, the template is cool and a template is needed. But there doesn't exist a setup with 100% of probabilities. That doesn't exist. If it would exist, believe me, someone has found it and we have no trade. We have no chance to trade because one person have all of money of that world. So, but there doesn't exist a 100% of setup. So this is one you have to accept. And now you have to start the process of change. You need it. Success is like this ice cube here. You can see Titanic was sink in the ocean because they failed or they didn't see the ice cube. Too late. But what they see above the water of the water line was too small to crash the ship, the Titanic. The most damage took place below the waterline. That was the big mistake. And this is our topic. Success in trading. People see you are a trader. And now I'm going to tell you a secret. After 20 years, in the beginning of my trading career, I told the people, I'm a trader now. I cut my job and I'm going to be a trader now. I want to become a trader now. And all the people say, are you crazy, Markus? Are you stupid? What's up? You're a gambler. You are responsible for the highest oil price. Yes, of course. Are you crazy? What? Today, I stopped to tell people what I am doing. I'm not a trader. I'm a risk manager. Today I told all people, or I'm going to tell the people, I'm a risk manager. Stop telling people you are a trader. People don't understand what you do. They only see you are sitting the whole day in your house or your flat. You have a great car outside in the garage. Yeah, you have a great life, but people cannot see that you go outside for a job. So maybe they guessing what you do, and they're talking to you or they're talking to each other behind your back. They only can see your success. You have a lot of money. Maybe if you are successful in trading, but they cannot see what you have to do or what we have to do for success. Hard work, persistence, late nights. I know in my past, sometimes I got no sleep, no damn hour of sleep. In the middle of the night, German time, we are here in Germany, German time, 3:00 a.m., I traded gold. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was sweating in my, everything was wet because I had open trades. I slept only 2 or 3 hours. I woke up, I go to the toilet and I opened my laptop and was checking my positions in 3:00 a.m. in the middle of the night. That was my deepest times of my trading career. Late nights, sacrifices, discipline, criticism, Jesus Christ, I cannot speak this word, criticism. You know what I mean? Yes, you can read it. Really difficult word. Doubts and failure. In the deepest times of my trading career, I have so many doubts to myself. I thought I was a really stupid guy. I was too stupid for trading. I failed so often and I had so many doubts on myself. I lost everything, my family, my girlfriend, my wife, everything. Everybody gone. At that time, you start to doubt of yourself, but you cannot stop with trading. You cannot stop it. You want to cope that challenge. And today I can say it was a really, really hard time. Now people see today I have a nice office. I have a cool car. It's a normal car. And the people see the success, but people don't see what we have to do for that success. And guys, I don't mean red and green candles. I don't mean your template. If you follow my webinars by Admiral Markets or otherwhere, you can see my trading approach. It's only a trend and price, market profile. Nigel, we can talk tomorrow. And this two information, only trend and outcoming of the correction zone and only the price if you are unfair or fair value price zone. But that's not the topic. That's not the challenge, because you have a template, you can take it or you can put it on your chart and you can say, oh, it fits not, it fits not, this trade, there's no trade there, it fits not. But you feel often enough, you feel pain, because you have to avoid to make trades when the template doesn't fit. This means hurt and pain. And this means hard work. This means rejections. You have to watching yourself. Let me tell you a short story. A couple of minutes ago, you can see on my homepage, we have a project Dow Joe. I started this some weeks ago. A really smart guy, rich guy, lot of money, great business, He is selling houses and great houses and so on. He's really successful in his trading. But he failed through 5 years now, and he lost around about 50,000 euros in trading. He's not able to make trades. He's not able to hold euros. Albeit, he's a big guy. He's a great guy. I love him, and he's a great business guy in his business. And we make rules together. You can read it on my homepage, Broadsheet How Joe. And we make rules, we make tenets. We settle down tenets. Only hourly chart. Only about our templates. Only if I say you can make that trades. I'm the boss. I'm the coach. He's my student. He's my Padawan. He have to do what I say to him. At the beginning, he said, "Yeah, no problem. I have everything. Everything is fine. I'm strong enough for that. I can hold everything. I can stick everything, whatever you say." Okay, great. Let's do it. Let's do it. No trades in 5-minute charts. A couple of minutes ago, I got a mail from him, and he said, "I had a worst week behind me. I made 5-minute charts last week. Even I didn't have time. I was not able to hold the rules, and he cannot understand why. He failed through the whole week. A great business guy, strong, rich, strong ego, self-confidence, so big. This big self-confidence. But small red and green candles push him down. Red and green candles were able to push him down to the bottom. He's really angry to himself. He's really sad. And I said today to him, "Look, now you know your value about trading. You can be a great guy in your business, but if you come to red and green candles, they show how much are you, how much or how great is your value in trading." This is the mirror. This is your mirror. Show into your mirror on the stock exchange. Trading will show you what kind of person you really are. That's the meaning if we talk about hard work. And now you have to change your mind. You have to start the process. Cause look at this one. What people don't see is our work. They see we are sitting in our house, we're sitting on PC, maybe they know we are traders. But the problem is they cannot see what kind of work we have to do. I don't mean the template. That's the easiest part of trading. I mean the work with ourselves. So, what does it mean when I say you have to change your mind? How many of you have kids? Can you give me a hand? Can you give me a hint? How many of you have kids? I guess some of you have kids. And I guess you were a kid as well. Okay. You are educating your kids, and we were educated as well. And people put tenets in our mind. You cannot do that. You have to hard work for money. Rich people are bad guys. That's tenets which people put in your mind, in our minds. In that way, we were educated. And especially, we were educated in that way, if you hold your rules, or if you stick your rules, you have success. If you go into your work, if you have a good job, and if you make your job every day, you know the result at the end of the month. You get your money. Let's see another example. If you paid your electricity and water bills, you know, if you take a shower and you put the water on, you're getting wet. It's a normal way. In the shower, you're getting wet. If you go 5 times under your shower, if you take 5 times the shower, and if you paid your bill, you know you're getting wet. That's normal. That's the way how we were educated. Let's see. You know the signals at the street, red and green. Green means walk, red means stay. Normal way. That's the rules. Another rule, never fight against your girlfriend. Never fight against your wife. You cannot win that fight. That's rules. That's tenets in our life. It's the way. In that way, we were educated. If you hold the rules, if you make your job, you know the result. I guess everybody of you have a job. You go into your work, you got your task for that day, and you know the result at the evening. You know it. You know after you can make your job, after some educations, after some weeks maybe, at the end, you know the result. Before you start that day, you know it, because you do it every day. And in that way, our mind is educated. Our mind is used to thinking that way. You stick on your rules, you know the result before you make the job. That's normal. That's your template. That's your normal human template. And then you come to trading. And everything is completely different. That's the real challenge, guys. Let's see. You come to trading, maybe about advertisement or marketing. Yes, you can see, open an account, make this indicator, take this indicator, visit some priceless webinars, open an account and start the trading, DAX, newsletter, whatever. Long or short, you can make money. That's the point. And now your mind is changing, your mind is working. You see, okay, I open an account, they give me some indicators, and now, listen, that's the normal way how it works. You make your first trade. And in my opinion, the worst case, you make money with your first trade. That's the worst case. Not for the trader, not for the trainee. The trainee said, "Wow, cool! First trade, first winner, I am the king." Then you make the second trade. And you make a winner again. It's nice, it's really nice. And you said, "Oh, it works. It works the way I was educated. I stick on my rules, I get the result, I make winners." Then you make the third trade. Maybe you make a winner as well. Worst case. So, but then, and less people in the beginning have any clue about risk management or trade money management or whatever. They have any opinions about the market. We talked about it last one. Then you make the fourth trade and you lost money. Okay, that's not a problem. You lost money with the fourth trade. You said, what? Shit happens. Can be, can happen in the market. Okay, nice. Everything is fine. You make the trade, next trade, fifth trade. If you have a template, it's cool. But really less people don't have a template. They make trades, of course, follow some people or forums or whatever. And then you make the next trade and you lost money again. Even you have a template. You lost money. After your second loser or your third loser, your mind is going to be crazy. Because your mind says in that moment, stop. Something is going wrong. That doesn't work. I made 7 times or 8 times the completely same thing, but I got 7 times a completely different result. If you make winner, you don't ask about that because you have a winner. Nobody asks if you get 1% or 3%. Cool, you have a winner. You don't ask about it. But if you make losses, latest at the second or third loss, you start to ask about the template. And here we go. There starts the big problem. Because you are not educated in that way. You were educated in that way, stick on your rules, and you know the result. Do you stick on every rules? You must be a winner. That's the way we are educated. If you have the red signal on the street, you know you have to stand. You have to stand. If you get your green signals, you can go. That's the rules, and you know it. If you're going to hear what your boss is saying to you, everything is fine. You get your money at the end of the month. Everything is fine. But now you try the same way in trading. You get some rules. Maybe if you have one, less people have rules in the beginning of the trading career. Assuming you have rules, you make winners, everything is fine, you don't ask about it. But when the losses starts, you're going back and ask about your template. And that's wrong. Then our mind is going to be crazy. Because you say, what works? What's going on here? I make the same decisions. I make the same things that 6 times before, and now I got some losses. Why? So, and then our mind started some processings. Go back in your life, your normal life. If you make some mistakes, you can see it because you get a wrong result. If you know the mistakes, you can change it. You can change your mistakes as long as you get the right result. If you cut at every mistakes, you get your result. The right result you want to have the result. So you have your goal, you have your target. You have to make a good job. So stick on your rules. If you make some mistakes, somebody is talking to you, make it different, you made it different, you make it different, and you get your result. That's the thinking of our normal educated mind. Then you try the same in trading. You switch the template because you got losses. 5 times you got winners, then you got losses 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. And then your mind says, stop, something is going wrong. I have to change something because it went well 5 times and now 3 times bad. I have to change my template. That's the normal thinking in our mind, guys. And that's the big challenge. Because You don't have to change your template. Assuming your template is basically and statistically proven positive. But that's another topic. But never change the rules if you have rules. And that, guys, is our big problem in trading. That's the reason why 98% of traders failed in trading due 1 year. Because they get winners, everything is fine. They got losses, they change the system. They change the rules. So, they change the rules. Okay, you got a winner. Next winner, a loser. Okay, so never mind. Shit happens. Winner, loser, loser, loser. And be honest. Be honest. It's my private experience. I made this experience so often. I have small winners. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. I got really great winners. But with a small value, small amount. And then I got a loss and the loss. Come on, guys. I know it. The loss is so much bigger than your winners before, right? Would you confirm it? I made this experience so often. But where is the problem? Where is the fucking challenge? The challenge is people change the rules. But you don't have to change the rules. You have to change your mind. You have to accept this inevitable thing that you cannot make only winners in trading. Losses, controlled losses, are a part of successful trading. I know it hurts. I know it's a lot of pain, but you have to accept it. Controlled losses. But how many of you make this experience that you get winners, small winners, but your losses are so much bigger than your winners? And then our mind is working, and our mind says, the devil and the angel on your shoulders. The angel says, hold on your rules. It's a statistically proven system. Hold on your rules. And the devil says, I cannot accept that losses. I have to change the rules. Okay, it's not the problem. That's not the problem. You change the rules and you start the way from new. You cut the way to the optimism, because after 100 repeats, 101 repeatings, the process of optimism started. You make your losses, you go back, change your rules and start from the new. Okay, you make a winner, great. You make a winner, great. You make a third winner, great. You make a loss, never mind, shit happens. Next loss, The angel on your shoulder said, go on, it's a part of trading. Next loss, and your devil cries and barking in your ear, stop it, stop it. You have to change the rules again. So then, come on guys, you take the next indicator. You switch the settings of the oscillator. You visit a new webinar. You give out a lot of money for seminars or coaches or whatever. You try the next system and you make the same experience. You make a winner, a winner, a winner. Everything is fine. And you thought at that moment, got it. I have it. Yes. And then the next loser. Okay. Come on. Shit happens. Never mind. Next loser. Difficult. Next loser. And of course, the losers are so much higher than your gains before. Our mind works in that way. And you go back, take the next system. Guys, that's not the problem. You can lose money in market, you can get it back. But every time you switch your system, you lost lifetime. And you get no lifetime back. Not one damned second of your life. In that way, I can suppose to you change your mind. You have to accept this inevitable thing that losses are part of successful trading. And it's a part of successful trading that you avoid to break your rules. And if you have your template, you have to accept that your template doesn't fit in every trade, in every day, in every week, in every month. You have to accept it. That's our problem, guys. And you need to start this process of changing of your mind. Look at this great, I love this picture. Only you are responsible what you see in the mirror. Guys, you are a grown man or wife. If you are healthy and if everything is fine in your life, no one on this planet is thinking for you. You are that guy who is looking in the mirror. It's a question of self-confidence. How big is your self-confidence? I told you about Dao Hao Joe. Now, this week, his self-confidence is so small. Even he is a big businessman, but his self-confidence is so small this week because red and green candles forces him to recognize he cannot resist to break the rules. He is not able to hold my rules, the rules of the coach. But the really good news, guys, no one on this planet is thinking for you. You are the one and only who is looking into the mirror. And you are responsible whatever you think in your mind. So if you are sitting in front of the PC, you are alone, are responsible what you do in that moment. If you have your template and you see it fits, make your trade. But as well, if you have the template and it doesn't fit, stop trading. You decided, not your wife, not your girlfriend, not the devil or the angel on your shoulders, not Mr. Trump, not so anybody on this planet, only you. How big is your self-confidence? And if you realize that you have to change your mind to become a successful trader, if you start this process today, then you have a great chance to become a successful trader. That's the 2 keys for successful trading. Diversification, not one market. Get a template, what kind of template doesn't matter. Statistically proven positive, that's the base. And start the process of changing of your mind. Forget what you learned in your life. Forget what someone is educated to you. Forget it. It doesn't work in trading. As long as you don't accept that point, you will be a part of that 98% of losing traders in the market. It's your decision if you want to be a part of the 2 or the 98%. Which side you will choose. It's your decision. Take that 2 keys. But let me say last sentence. That's not a one-way thing. That's not a short thing. Maybe you are 20 years young, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Maybe you are 60 years. You are a major guy. You saw everything in your life. Don't forget what is in your mind. How many stamps are in your mind? How many tenets are in your mind? And now you come to trading, and this guy in Germany says you have to change your mind. I know that's a big challenge. But let me tell you, after 20 years experience in trading and after I lost everything in my life, everything, I swear to God, I lost everything. It's not an experience I want to make I want that you make the same experience. I don't want it. Stop it. Stop it to go further with the same opinion, with the same attitude you had in the past. You have to start the process of changing of your mind. That's the only chance to be successful in trading, guys. And about this one, how you can get it, our next topic, our next theme, in next week on Wednesday, we talk about how you can cope the fear for the next trade. I will give you the one and only key how you can make and how you become a real successful trader. That were two keys, diversification and start the processing to change your mind. But take your time, guys. That's not a thing you can cope in 1 or 3 days. You cannot cope this big challenge do 1 or 3 webinars. You have to educate it. You have to learn it. You need a coach. You need a person you can call if you're feeling worse about your fucking trades. You need to call a coach who can tell you how happy you are because you are successful. You need everybody who will help you through that way. I can carry you. No, really not. But I can show you the way. And I'm willing to open the door for you. That's not the problem. That's my passion. That's my mission in my life, to help you to cope that challenge. But you have to go by yourself. I can take your hand. I can lead you. I can say, go this way, don't do that, don't do that. But going, you have to go by yourself. But I can help you with my experience. But accept the inevitable thing that it takes time, more than 1 or 2 or 3 weeks. If you are willing to accept that, you have a big chance to become a successful trader. Our next topic, maybe the last, we have 2 webinars in this series. Next Wednesday, we want to finalizing this topic, and I want to tell you how you can cope the fear for the next trade. Let's talk about that next Wednesday. Thank you for your attention. Thanks for your lifetime. I wish you all the best, guys. I wish you positive thoughts. I wish you're healthy and a happy life. But accept the inevitable things in your life and in trading. And don't forget, be careful about your thoughts. They are the beginning of your actions. Bye bye, take care, and enjoy the rest of your day.